Our top story, Cyril Ramaphosa's government has plunged into a crisis. This after a leaked report found evidence that the South African president may have committed misconduct over a stash of cash stolen from his farm, also known as the Farmgate scandal. It's also in fact being described as the cash and cushion scandal. Senior officials of South Africa's ruling African National Congress got into a huddle to decide whether President Cyril Ramaphosa should stay on. Remember, Ramaphosa is also the president of the ruling party. Earlier, ANC chairman Wade Mantashe denied that Ramaphosa was considering stepping down. The South African president was expected to answer questions in Parliament over the scandal, but he postponed his appearance, saying he needed time to consider the panel's timing. Ramaphosa's spokesperson said the president was still processing the independent panel report and that when the right time comes, he will make an announcement.
The president appreciates the urgency of this issue. The president appreciates the enormity of this issue, what it means for the country, the stability of government. And as a result of that, he is still processing the report, but in that exercise, he's also engaging a number of role players and stakeholders across the governing party.
Ramaphosa, who came to power in 2018, has been accused of holding undeclared foreign currency, tax evasion and failing to inform the police about the robbery that took place at his farm in 2020. The panel in its report has said there is enough evidence to show that the South African president breached the anti-corruption laws and violated his oath of office. Ramaphosa has denied any wrongdoing and welcomed a separate police inquiry into the allegations. The parliamentarians will vote next week on whether to initiate a formal impeachment proceedings against the president. Ramaphosa put a pledge to fight corruption at the heart of his successful drive to oust his predecessor Jacob Zuma in 2018.
I would suspect that the NPA at some point will have to take a fairly difficult decision to say, do we prosecute? Do we make charges? And as you well know, this fundamentally impacts on his future in the ANC. Because once charges are done, according to the ANC's policy, you have to step down, irrespective of whether you're guilty or not. So that's going to be a very crucial development in the coming weeks before the ANC, well, 2 or 3 weeks before the ANC Congress, is whether the NPA will act. My sense is that they don't have enough at this stage to make a strong case.
For more on this story, let's now go across to my colleague Calden Ongmu, who joins us from Johannesburg. Calden, the members of South African Parliament are going to decide next week whether to initiate formal impeachment proceedings against the president. The question is, does the president believe that the writing is clearly on the wall, or does it look like he's going to go down fighting?
Well, yes, what you said next week, that's on the December 6th, Speaker said the report that was out will be tabled for motion in the Parliament. But like I said, the spokesperson actually last night, briefing the nation, said that Ramaphosa is looking at various options. He will not make any decision in a haste. At the end of the day, he said what Ramaphosa is looking at is this impact, or the impact of the report should not destroy the country, should not destroy the government. Currently here right now where I am, it's the Nasrec Expo Center, where the ANC NEC, that's the National Executive Committee members, though they're meeting for the first time since the report has been released. The ANC NEC is the highest decision-making body of the party, and their actually heads are going to be butting. Ramaphosa allies as well as Zuma allies are going to come together. We have heard from various sources yesterday stating that Ramaphosa was willing to step down, saying that, it's betterment for the country. If I have to step down, I will step down. But remember, his allies will not let him go so easily. They are going to put up a fight in this meeting that is going to take place here. Members of media actually were invited at 2 p.m. here. Deputy President, as well as some of the top 6 members of ANC, as well as the other party members have arrived we're still waiting to see if President Ramaphosa himself will be physically present here at the meeting. So I wish I could be a fly inside that room, because obviously members of media will be invited for photo op, but after that it will be a closed door meeting. So therein they will make that decision on whether Ramaphosa should resign or should he continue and fight this.
Will he resign or will he continue to fight the allegations against him? That's a million-dollar question, and all of us would want to be present in that room. Thanks very much, Calvin, for getting us all those details.